Hello, my legion of little goblins. This is Gamer Dragon. Welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia: The Grimoire. I hope everyone had a lovely weekend and a safe holiday. So we are back in Amnesia: The Grimoire. In this very ominous hallway with very ominous music playing. I love that, like, half the hallway is lit and that half is, like, not. I'm sorry! Oh, that is blood. Oh, good, it's locked. Oh, who's... Premonitory dreams have always intrigued me. Last night, I had a nightmare. I was walking down a long, endless corridor with no walls or ceiling. Huh? And if a light was shining on the floor, the ladder was inconsistent. Huh? I knew it was there. I could see it out of the corner of my eye. But when I laid my eyes upon it, it disappeared to be replaced by the same void that surrounded me. This first paragraph makes no fucking sense. And in the distance, I saw the door, so I kept my eyes on it, moving forward at a steady pace. But as the door got closer, I walked with increasing difficulty, and soon noticed that my feet were stuck in a mixture of mud, blood, and bones. Just go with it. As soon as I realized this, I fell forward, as if pushed by an invisible force, and began to drown. A sharp pain in my heart woke me up. Suddenly, I heard a noise in the corridor. The strident sound of a blade being sharpened. Heart pounding, still shaken by my nightmare, I grabbed a candle and headed out of my room. I walked up the corridor, following the source of the sound. One moment. Harassment. Yep, in a second. Sorry about that. Some shit's going on as usual. And I'm probably the one who's gonna get in trouble for it. Until I bumped into... I walked up the corridor, following the source of the sound, until I bumped into Madame Vanderman, who asked me about my presence. When I explained, she assured me she hadn't heard anything and that I'd better go back to sleep. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. When she left, I realized she'd just come out of the room she'd forbidden us to enter. As I was wondering what secret the Madame could be hiding, I caught sight of a dark stain on the doorstep. I froze as I realized it was blood. I then fled. I admit, like a coward, back to my room. Fearing that if I tried to open the door, I'd find myself plunged into a pool of blood. The thought of it still grips my throat. This morning, I crossed paths with Madame Vanderman again, and when she looked at me, I understood. She knows. She knows I suspect something. I'm afraid of what might happen now if this paranoia doesn't drive me mad. Gotta get out of this castle as soon as possible. I mean, that's a fair assessment. What in the goddamn hell? jammed. Oh, there's more. Oh, that ugly asshole. This hallway looks a little friendlier. Or so I thought it was. What the fuck happened there? Book what now? We fear Madam's sudden madness. We were celebrating the progress of the renovations, which were nearing completion. William, Allen, and so many others among the workers had taken the opportunity to relax and get drunk that evening. Suddenly, Madame Vanderman entered, and we all stood up in haste, bowing respectfully. Rupert, get the hell out of there! Ah! Since when have we been acting like this, as if we were her servants? I have no idea. She demanded that we take all the books that she considered worthless, with our entire stock of alcohol, and set fire to them. We looked at each other as if the wine had disturbed our senses, but these were her words. We would burn all the books in the castle with the exception of those she personally judged worthy, which we would place in the great library. What does that even mean? How could a book be worthy of anything? I don't know. And so we set to work. Cooper! No nonsense. After a week, the castle's bookshelves are now empty, including Madame's own personal collection, which she kept precisely in her room. I could smell the burnt paper all the time, as if it had crawled under my skin. I secretly took the key to Madame's study and stole all the books and parchments that were in there. What's in this room is all that's left of Madame Vanderman's madness. As for the key, I'm keeping it precisely in the next room, hoping the smell will be enough to prevent Madame from smelling it. I don't want to go in there. Sorry I went up to that. Oh, don't come in here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the grunt's in the next room. Oh, don't come in here, you dick. Why do I only have one thing of oil? Let me... Open the door to the study. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, great. What is this? And this custom story is a little skip beyond the... Oh! Just stay in the nice light for a minute or two. Oh my fuck! Why do I need this? A bleeding heart, it pulses sometimes. Oh, shit. I don't know how I'm gonna get past him. How do I get past him? Rusty key, there's dry blood on it. Why do I have this heart? Oh, this door is locked. I can't see a keyhole. Door to Lucia Vanderman's bedroom is locked with no visible mechanism. Must surely be another way to open it. Okay, pull yourself together. Jammed. Jammed. Oh. I really don't want to be in here. Strange pedestal stands in a room on the second floor. When I approach it, a voice whispers a strange ritual to me. A beating heart ripped out and willingly given, or our mistress will give our heart. To the universe shall offer it, and will find our salvation at the end of all existence. Well, I know what we need to do, and why we have this. This is a stupid idea. Why did I do that? Oh god, not one of those things again. Okay, pull yourself together. Oh! This is charming. And we're not hiding in there. Can I have that, please?
Lucia Vanderman's diary. A curious discovery. I can hardly believe the truth of what I'm about to relate, and yet my senses have not deceived me. This grimoire on my desk stands as an undeniable proof that all of this has happened. It all began when the elevator renovations were completed. It is truly an antique masterpiece bequeathed to me by the castle's previous owners, but no one was able to tell me how far down it went. What exceptional treasures could be hidden right there, beneath the very foundations of the castle in which I've lived for so many years. I didn't want to wait for the return of my husband, sadly away at war, to find out. So it was alone, trembling with impatience, excitement, and a touch of apprehension, that I took the elevator, despite the protests of the workmen. They finally managed to convince me, however, and one of them followed me, rifle in hand. I couldn't help but feel a profound disappointment. As we halted in the room where the workers had established their camp to conduct renovations on the lower level of the elevator, my eyes beheld nothing but a single main room and two smaller annexes, their walls crumbling under the weight of various tools and even makeshift bunks. There was nothing more to discover than the rooms they'd already occupied. I was about to go back upstairs when I felt a breeze on the back of my neck. In one of the annexes, a crack had opened up in the wall, revealing a narrow passage into the darkness. Grabbing a lantern, I made my way through the tunnel, leaving my chaperone behind. Nearly stumbling at every step, heart pounding, I laid eyes upon the most marvelous sight. A gigantic cavern, rock walls reverberating the waves of a majestic waterfall, and a ravine so deep it was impossible to discern the bottom. Fortunately, a wooden bridge crossed the ravine, guiding me towards a door on the opposite wall, which compelled me to continue my exploration further. Continuing my exploration, I stumbled upon ruins that seemed to be of Roman origin. In a vast chamber, an imposing statue of Atlas was supporting the ceiling, and faced a meticulously carved bath nestled into the floor. Undeniably, this room exuded a certain grandeur. But the most important part was in the next one. It was an amphitheater, overgrown with wild vegetation, its ceiling shattered. 2 altars stood in the center. One was empty. On the other rested a strange grimoire, the very one that lies beside me as I write these words. Its dark binding, adorned with elegant metal embellishments, was basking in the gentle light filtering through the ceiling. These embellishments shaped a strange face in the center of the cover, and I couldn't resist staring at it. For how long, I couldn't say. It was as if I was hypnotized, called by this grimoire, this face that seemed to be staring back at me. Unconsciously, I reached out and took hold of it. A gentle voice suddenly whispered in my ear, "Behold the power of the universe, child of the creator of existence."
Yes, because taking it was a great idea. What's this and what happened here? The engineer responsible for constructing the mechanism to open the Great Library's portcullis seems to have overlooked some critical aspects. Occasionally, the key gets jammed, making it extremely difficult to turn, which is quite frustrating. This recurring issue necessitates his return to fix it before it becomes permanently stuck. I can't fathom the potential embarrassment such a situation could occur, or if I had to explain to my guests why a key is sticking out of the chimney. If this were to happen, I would have no choice but to avoid using the West Wing salon altogether. Okay, don't look back, just book it out of here. Alright, to the West Wing Salon. Hopefully I'm in the right place. Oh, there it is. Don't you fucking do it. Forget a key sticking out of the chimney, though. I'd be like, why is there a portcullis in front over the Great Library? I loved that that cutscene, you know, the portcullis opening, though. Wouldn't it have just been better to not have that candle there at all, though? Okay. Lower frame rates, but this library. Looks like some mold's growing in, but whew. Guess these are the books that she deemed worthy. Not that one up. That's not the Grimoire, apparently. Lots of booze. Very nice bookcases. Oh, that is the biggest angel statue I've seen. Don't do anything sketch, lady. I've had too many angel statues doing sketch shit. And this place is really slamming my frame rates. The note is heavily crossed out. After 8 attempts to trace the fine art, and twice the pages of writing down my fruitless search, I finally succeeded, and I can't stop my hand from shaking with rage. In the underground passage beneath the castle, where I discovered my grimoire, there was also an empty pedestal. Leafing through the grimoire, I learned that it was to serve as a receptacle for the fine art, a crystal imbued with cosmic energy, which is supposed to open the gate. As the fine art is nowhere to be found, I set out a search for it through time and history. 16th century, first trace of the fine art, Salvator Mundi painting. 17th century, wealthy French aristocrat claims to possess a gigantic crystal orb, claiming it to be the fine art. I have my doubts, but in the absence of better references, I will mention it anyway. (1728). The fine art is mentioned in the transport manifest of the Beldihiver, a merchant ship sunk a few weeks later by pirates. Recent searches have found the wreck, but no trace of the cargo. 1944, a German museum claims to own the fine art and attempts to pass it off as a national treasure. By the end of the war, the orb had disappeared, probably discovered by the Allies. 2013, what the fuck? A wealthy Frenchman had the fine art in his manor house. 2 thieves, a man and a woman, broke into his home with the intention, no doubt, of stealing the orb. The woman was found dead, but the woman managed to escape. Since then, he has been on the run, presumed guilty of murder and attempted robbery. As for the fine art, it was found smashed to smithereens. This last entry leaves me completely flabbergasted. All these months spent buried in books, trying to find the slightest mention of the fine art, and for what? To find out that it was destroyed by 2 stupid, money-hungry people, I must quickly find a solution to replace the fine art. Without it, it's impossible to open the gate. Without it, I won't be able to call him. Without him, there would be no redemption in the end of all existence. Lady, you're an idiot. And I'm guessing that's why this is all happening. I think there's something over there, but that's just gonna have to wait till next time. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and share this video with someone who might enjoy the series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!